last video uh, we learned about the how to create a data model, and in my other video I shared how to create a giants and some of the other things related to a data set. Now today we will learn the basic visual of the Quicksight, and we will use the last created one, the data set. Its name is a global superstore. I will in my today video we will learn how to create a visual, and in a visual today I will choose the table, how to create the tables, and how you can set their properties, alignment, width, height, and some of the other things, but it will cover all the properties of the table, and gradually we will move to the other visual in my upcoming videos, and we will go to the complex report creating and some of the other things, and the more complex uh, calculations, and some of the other things. We will cover all the aspects of the Quicksight. So let's start how to create a analysis, and it is very simple. Just create on your existing data set. This will show the complete detail of the data set about data successfully loaded 100%, and number of the rows are imported, and if there is an error, so it will show you complete detail of the dataset, including the dataset size on the spice. Uh, Today we are just going at how to create analysis. Just click on the create analysis. The analysis actually is a container of all the reports. You can create only 20 reports, or you can say tabs, or you can say the menu in one analysis. Uh, I it like we are on the sheet 1, and we can create more 19 sheets, but there is no limit to create the visual on a sheet. So this is the limitation right now by the AWS, but I hope it will cover in upcoming days, as AWS sharing lot of features every day, and it enhancing the Quicksight definitely. uh, First of all, you can rename your analysis here, like we can say order detail, and the mm, main thing you need to know about it is auto save on. So you don't need to save any report here, and you don't push the auto save on off button. It automatically cover it automatically save your work periodically. So you should not worry about the report saving here. It is done by automatically by the Quicksight. There are some of the other uh, tab. You can see you can duplicate its analysis already saved, and you can use it save as, and you can export or print the report currently you are looking at it. You can share your analysis with other colleagues and some of in your organization and outside the organization, and you can publish the dashboard. So and here is an important thing you can see here. If you do the wrong things during your development, or you want to reverse your code, or you are wanna go back to last 3 4 steps you did perform, so you can use this button, undo or redo. It will automatically recover your last stage of your work or action you performed in here. There is no desktop tool available for Quicksight. It is a browser based development, so there you don't need to take care of the desktop version like Windows, Unix, Linux, Red Hat, and SUSE Linux, and some of the other flavors, Mac, and lot of others. Just you need to open your browser and start your work. It is a good feature provided by AWS team. So let's start. You can see if you're walking through, uh, hold the button you are seeing, your see here the visuals. I will let you know what about the filter. If you want to create a filter, you can press the button filter, and these are and this is the insights. It's basically based on the machine learning language, and provided by AWS to write down complete detail of your analysis and future forecasting and some of the other things. We will cover it in our next videos, but right now this is just an introduction for the beginners. And the next thing is the parameter. We will use these parameters in our date filters and some of the other configuration, and the actions. This is the important feature of the Quicksight we are using for drill downing reporting and some of the other things we will see in our later videos. And you can see here the theme and some of the settings are layout, about the layout, tailed, free form, classic, and some of the other option you can see here. And using the free form you can drag and drop visuals on the screen anywhere, but we will start here by default setting based on the classic. Here is the visual types. You can see here uh, autograph, KPIs, gauge, donut chart, pie chart, horizontal bar chart, vertical, and some of the other graphs you are already familiar if you are actual user, and some of the BI to in experience the Excel and some of the other graphic tools. So these are the standard graphics available here as in the other tools. So today we are just looking for the table and its basic properties. So we need to change our visual type to table. As I select the table, you can see here there are two field wells like group by and the values. Today we will just cover the value part of the table. So it is very simple. Let's start with the small report containing about the order details. Just you can click here. There are many ways to add a field in a table or a graph. You are selected. Just you can drag here, or you can just only click here. But if you don't want to a group, then you need to manually drag it here there are two things you will see here: replace or add. And the third option, uh, you can see here, uh, let's say if I want to add a city, you can drag this way too. It's automatically dragged into the last one. And just pick some of the other fields, the customer name, and you can select here the quantity of the order. I think these are some uh, fields we selected, and it representing the ordered details like order ID, order date, city, customer name, and the quantity. We just need uh, by clicking on the table, you can see the complete detail of the order. You can move the fields by dragging and dropping, or you can use the move field from left to right by using the right clicking on the, yeah, this way you can realign or change the placement of your field. Like the customer name should be placed before the city, so I select the city and move the column to the left side by pressing once a press. If I press this 2 or 3 times, then it will jump into the last 3 and 4 rows. So these are the basic uh, understanding how to add a field in a table. And if I want to ascending and descending any field, I can we can use it here by sort by ascending, descending, and same goes for all the fields. Like I want to sending order based on a order date, so it will order accordingly. You can uh, click on a sheet, and you can go enter your customized name like order details here, and I want to change the title of the table. So by pressing the format visual button, we can see here some of the major property of the main properties of the table. You can see here it is a title, headers. We will see each property in detail: cells, total, and field styling, and is there any URL we want to give in any field. We can uh, use this URL option here. So first of all, we would like to change I would like to change the title of the table, or you can give any name you want to. Right now I just order details, and I want it bold. You can see here large and extra large. You can use some of the available fonts here. You can align um, the title accordingly. These are the bullets. You can uh, by pressing you can center it, left line, right line, and I just choose for the center alignment. And if you want to change the color of the title, you can choose here. There are lot of colors available here. I just applied it and save. Yeah, you can see here the other details, and you can, is there any detail you want to add here, like order details with customer name, and just select its alignment and save it. Yeah, right here you can see the detail here. In future video we will use we can use it with the date from and to and some of other parameters right here, which shows that uh, when the date start and when the date end, and what country, what region you are selecting, and some of the other things we can dynamically handle by using it with parameters. So these are all about the title, and now it's about the header. Show header or hide the header, order id, and some of the other things if you want to hide, but in normally these are visible in for the report viewer. You can change the height of the row or by selecting extra large, large, wrap text, center, right aligned, left aligned, and color change of the tiles, and you can change the background of the headers. So these are all the things about the header. We can change here the border. You can see here we can change the border color to for just it is not look like a good presentation of the colors, but just for your learning I am just changing it to show you how we can change it. And the next, it's about the header. Next about the cells. These are the whole part of the table is contains on the cells. So we can change its property by changing its row height, wrap text, medium, large, small, and the uh, alignment of the text, left, right, and whatever we want to choose it. And here you can see the alternate color, the gray and the white, and you can customize it like you can use this. And for the other color you can select this one. So it's based on your choice. And you can choose here the border thickness line and the border and the border alignments colors, like I just change it with green, and you can choose whatever you want. And these are the basic properties of the cells we can see here. This is the major feature of the table, to show the table. We actually, when we show the data in a table, and the totals play a key role in it, and we can use this total at the bottom, or we can change it that to the top of the table. Whatever we want to choose it will show accordingly. I will just uncheck this will disappear, hold the total. So here is the sum of the field styling, if we want to use this, and we can change here. And these are the it's related to the hyperlink we will cover in our next video. And value column names, you can change the text of the column names, like order number or order date to date, and customer, city, and the quantity. It's based on your requirement. So guys, these are the basic now about the analysis, how today we will cover. Today we covered all the things related to create analysis. It's about all the menus and the environment of the Quicksight, and we create a simple table for your learning with all the properties. Let's wait my next video. Then take care. Bye.